It's been almost 6 months. It's so good to be back to the movie theaters. Hey guys, my name is Sister. Welcome back to Movie Geek Channel with another video. I'll be doing a movie review, my thoughts on the New Mutants. Thank to the movie gods, this movie does exist. It's real. It's a movie. It's a movie that I just saw an hour ago, and I just came back from home, and I'm gonna share my thoughts on the movie. So, the New Mutants, is it good? Let's find out. So first off, I'll say this on the whole honest way is it's an okay movie. It's not the best movie that I've seen thus far. It's neither bad nor terrible. It's not bad. It's okay. I really liked it. It's not my favorite of all the X-Men movies that came out, but it is different from the other X-Men movies. Well, besides Deadpool and Logan, which is very different from the X-Men movies, but the New Mutants is exception. It's a different X-Men movie. But there's some things that I really like that can be enjoyed watching this movie. And this is the movie that has history for years. Since when it announced 2017 and then 2018, it was originally comes out in 2018 and delayed after delayed after delayed and finally here 2020 in the pandemic the movie does exist, and I really enjoyed it. But I'll say there's some pros and there's some cons, some nitpicking for the movie. But I did enjoy myself watching this movie, and it was a movie that it's a self-contained film that I really much enjoy. That's a character piece in sort of way, dealing with facing their fears. That's the whole theme of the movie is facing their fears, and that's what makes it different from all the other X-Men movies. That it's a self-contained, it's a smaller scale movie, a horror movie, if you will. And honestly, my favorite aspect in the movie is the characters portrayed in the whole entire runtime. How each of the individual characters they're different. They're as a unique personality into one of them, and they're the best part of the movie, in my opinion. Especially Anya Taylor-Joy as Elena Rasputin, aka Magic with a K. She's the standout of the entire runtime. She's possibly my favorite character in the movie. As she had the most screen time, if you will, and the most use throughout the whole movie, especially the third act of the film. And I'll say, yeah, I really really enjoy this movie for what it is. It's just I kind of wish they do something a little bit more and stretch out. One of my other favorite aspects of this movie is the dealing of trauma of using their powers, their mutants' powers, and how it affects them. And that's what makes the acting all around great. A good cast and a very ensemble cast. And yeah. Now to my cons. There's some nitpicking. I wish this movie was a little bit longer than 90 minutes. It felt short. It felt rushed. It felt okay. That was the movie. That was the end. That was a fast moving movie. And I kind of wish they kind of flesh out a little bit more. Maybe giving more screen time to the other characters and flesh out even more than what we just saw in the 90 minutes one time. Obviously, because Anya Taylor-Joy character has more screen time, as well as Dina, I believe the main character in this movie is have more of the screen time as to flesh out of the character. But I kind of wish others also had more screen time to flesh out the characters as well, giving more backstory even further. I really do like the sense of atmospheric throughout the whole movie. The tone, the vibe of the movie. It reminds me of the Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors, I believe, and it's kind of very homage on that, and just giving more the character to play it basically. And I would say the third act of the film is very enjoyable, without flaws. There is some flaws in this movie, but if you don't think about the flaws, you could enjoy watching this movie without the flaws. Um, I really did enjoy the movie, what I saw, and I'm glad this movie finally came out into theaters after years and years and years of history, delayed after delays, and just finally is out. Um, in a rather odd timing. I mean, the pandemic still goes on, but I really did enjoy this movie for what it is, as a different kind of X-Men movie. And I gotta give to credit what credit's due. I really like how it different what it is and the direction it took in. But it was a bit short. I kind of wish it was a little bit longer. That's just like I said. And I did enjoy this movie for what I saw. And this is the film I could revisit in future time. That I'm hoping they can do a sequel to it. But we don't know the whole Disney Fox merger going on. We don't know. We're gonna see whatever, what have you. But I'll say this in the end. It is better than Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix was just a big pile of mess. The New Mutants was not a mess. There was a story, there was characters, and there's direction. Joss Boone did a good job directing this movie on what it gives to the audience for, and what makes it different from the other X-Men movie that it is, and how approach that the audience can enjoy. There are some good moments. There are some exciting moments in the end of the movie. There are some comic book geek moments that really, I recognize that from the comic books. And this takes from the Demon Bear storyline from the comic books, and I really did enjoy. So, with there's some cons. It's mostly nitpick, but I gotta say they did the best job they could do, and they really it's a good movie. No, I wouldn't say a good movie. It's an okay movie. I really enjoyed it and I liked it. Definitely better than Dark Phoenix, and I'm gonna give this one a 7, a 7 out of 10 stars. Not the best, not the greatest, not terrible, not bad either. It's the middle of the road kind of movie, a very short, quick, possibly forgettable movie in the future. I don't know. I did enjoy this movie for what I saw, and it finally is out. It's out to the public. Wow, this movie has come far, and here we are. It's out, and it was not that bad of a film. Enjoyable, good movie. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review on my thoughts on the New Mutants. Yeah, comment below the thing of this movie if you saw the movie in theaters with the mask, everything like that. And I'm just glad I came back from the movie theater for 6 months. That popcorn, man, that popcorn was excellent. Anyways, have a great day. See ya.